it is year in, year out, and it gets started a little bit early here tonight.
Yeah, headed into Thanksgiving week where the Hokies will go down south for the next two rounds of this tournament.
As well as Jacksonville. We are underway. Dolphins coming in after a win against South Carolina State. Picked a finish near the top in the A-Sun, and there's an early basket for Kendall Munson, the transfer out of Portland State.
Yeah, you'll see size for Jacksonville, athleticism, and you'll see a bunch of different defenses. They start out in a 2-3 zone.
Poteat going all the way in. He draws a foul. Only Hokie in double figures against Penn State. 15 points against the Nittany Lions.
A couple concerns for Virginia Tech tonight. One is the different defenses, the physicality and the changing of defenses. That time Jacksonville showed a 2-3 zone but ended up playing man-to-man. They'll do these kinds of things all night. They'll press, they'll run and jump, they'll randomly trap, they'll blow up ball screens. You're going to see a lot of different things from Jacksonville on the defensive end. And, of course, another big concern is Robert McCray, who is really good.
Another thing to look out for today, both of these teams have won the rebounding battle in each of the first 4 games.
Yeah, rebounds will be something to watch. The other two things, turnovers and fouls. Those are all 3 really big stats tonight. Hokies turned it over 24 times against Penn State on Friday.
Here is McCray, the top scorer. High-low pass. Hokies defend it well and force a turnover. Shoots. Just misses, and there's the wow. We had a great conversation this morning with Coach Jordan Mincy. He has hit the ground running early in his tenure at Jacksonville.
Yeah, he's had a lot of different stops lately of the Mike White tree, the Mike White coaching tree at Florida, at Louisiana Tech before that. And, of course, Mike White moved on to Georgia, but Coach Mincy in his 4th season here at Jacksonville. I shorted him one.
No-look pass, Rechsteiner to Poteat. Beautiful find.
Nice job. Mike Young teams always share the basketball. They don't generally turn it over, which they did the other night. He's interested in cleaning that up here tonight against Jacksonville. It'll be a big challenge.
Here's the Monmouth transfer, Jakari Spence. And McCray getting to the basket. Chance for a 3-point play.
It's explosive.
There's the head coach of the Hokies, Mike Young. He is 4 wins away from career win number 400.
Been doing it a long time, very successfully. One of the, as good a coach as he is, he's a better guy.
No doubt about that. Love getting to talk to him.
Jacksonville with a couple early turnovers.
Coach Mincy proud of his defense. When you brought it up to him this morning, big smile on his face. Shoot open for a moment, and that's all he needs.
42% from long range. I'm sure the Hokies are working on getting him more looks.
Last time he played at Castle against Winthrop, a career-high 17 points, knocked down 5 triples. Foul going against Poteat.
You see in a half court a dribble handoff. Defense nowhere to be found. You better guard that guy.
Mac, have you seen him starting to get more and more comfortable over the last couple weeks?
There's no question. He hadn't played basketball in a long time. Been hurt.
Beautiful find underneath, and there's Wokeji, the transfer from Dayton.
Boy, a nice back screen right there. The Dayton transfer, very athletic, can shoot the 3. But he'll get more time because Jacksonville will be without Simon Wheeler, the backup point guard who was playing 20 minutes a game.
Poteat, two-handed flush to give Tech the lead.
Poteat with the foul on one end, but the finish on the other. Playing his best basketball.
Wokeji connects.
That's what he does. 36% from long range.
Back and forth, opening 3 minutes. Jacksonville and Virginia Tech. Johnson drawing the start. Lawal, good look, great finish.
Lawal, we talked earlier about how hard he's worked on his skills. We know how athletic he is, but he is trying to become a complete basketball player.
Spence downhill, misses the finger roll.
Jakari Spence, the transfer from Monmouth.
Rechsteiner, Johnson, just a little off. Poteat has been active tonight. So has Tobi Lawal.
Quick reversal right here. Lawal wide open, teed it up and knocked it down.
There's Ben Burnham checking in. 8 points, his best game in a Tech uniform against Penn State.
Played well, got in foul trouble. I think he was headed for a bigger game. Ben Hammond, who's getting more and more playing time.
Arias, transition, Rivers to the rack.
Well, that was a really nice play by Rivers. The sophomore out of Columbia, South Carolina, ran the floor, played through contact, laid it up.
Hammond. And Tech draws a foul. Great ball movement. And we are tied at 11, opening 4 minutes here inside of Cassell Coliseum.
My brother plays basketball at Kentucky, and my sister plays basketball.
Sixth all-time meeting between Jacksonville and Virginia Tech. Only the second ever matchup between the Dolphins and the Hokies inside of Cassell Coliseum. You go back to January of 1976, a game Virginia Tech won 86-58. There's a common denominator between those two games, and it's this guy right here, Mac McCarthy, who was an assistant at Virginia Tech. Mac, how about that picture?
Yeah, that was many years ago. There aren't many people alive that that they're out for that basketball game. But see Don DeVoe, Jim Hallahan, Sonny Smith, and myself, and a really good Jacksonville team. They had just a couple years before been in the Final Four. That was a good Virginia Tech team. Went to the NCAA and ranked in the top 20.
I wish everyone could have seen the reaction on Mac's face when we showed that to him about an hour before our broadcast. Great work from our crew. And a great start here, tied at 11. Both offenses clicking early, Mac.
Yeah, Jacksonville has added some nice pieces. When you get your best player to come back, the transfer from Wake Forest, Robert McCray, and they've added some good pieces around him. Coach Mincy thinks they could be a big factor in the ASUN this year. And, of course, Virginia Tech still trying to feel out all the newcomers, a couple freshmen, a few transfers, along with some returnees that did not play all that significant a role a year ago, but they sure are now.
The lob, and Lawal with one hand. Almost a signature moment. Arias coming off a great performance against South Carolina State. 19 points, 5 triples, missed that one.
Yeah, just a freshman, hometown guy, Jacksonville. They've got several.
And Kent Jackson checks in off the bench.
Lawal was really high for that dunk attempt on the baseline out of bounds play. May have been a little contact, but goodness gracious, would that have been spectacular.
So many times in a Tech game this year where you just sometimes can't believe what Tobi Lawal does.
Yeah, you're almost guaranteed to get a couple wow moments.
McCray dumps it inside, and there's Donovan Rivers active early in the first half.
Yeah, you see McCray being unselfish right there. They really helped on him, leaving the roll man wide open. Donovan Rivers with a couple early baskets.
Lawal, the pump fake, beautifully executed. He finishes, and a chance for a three-point play.
Really nice job of taking his time. I love post players when they're calm and just take their time down low. You've got the basketball, you know where everybody is. Take your time, wait for the opening, and see, if you're the second man off the floor, you're almost guaranteed success. Wait for the other guy to jump. Watch this. He jumps, then Lawal jumps.
Such an unselfish player. He recently said, basically paraphrasing, no matter what the team needs me to do, whether it's rebounding one night, scoring, facilitating, he's willing to do whatever it takes to better the team.
Yeah, not coming off one of his better efforts the other night against Penn State, had 8 and 9, but has been playing really good basketball.
Arias in the corner, he connects.
You talked about it. Coming into the game, 16 of his 22 field goal attempts were threes.
Through the first 3 games of the year for Jacksonville, Arias was 1 for 13 from the floor, 0 for 10 from distance, and then last game, 5 triples.
Looks like he's picking up where he left off.
Wessler from the foul line gets his own miss, and the second chance is there.
Wessler's continued to keep getting better, getting more confidence, getting more playing time.
Tied at 16, 6 minutes into this first half. Here's the top scorer, McCray. The freshman, Jackson. McCray, Jackson.
Got a box out.
Inside, there's Rivers. He misses that. Couple of opportunities for the Dolphins. They come away empty. Young, foul line, just around the iron.
It's a good look right there. Young did a good job last time against McCray, keeping him on the perimeter on the defensive end.
Lawal has 6 of Virginia Tech's 16 points.
There's that random trap.
Wessler from the baseline, hit every part of the rim, and a foul on top of it from Virginia Tech.
Yeah, how many times do you see that? You miss a shot or make a mistake and then try to get it back.
Jacksonville getting ready to bring 4 players in off the bench and hoping that Mylyjael is okay. Senior from Quincy, Florida. When we talked to Coach Mincy this morning, he was so high on what he's given him this year.
Oh, yeah, just got the hand to the face.
Checking in for the Hokies, number 10, Tyler Johnson.
Coach Mincy, a great player back in his day at Kent State.
Kent State, brother Jerome, I coached against 4 years. He was a great player at UAB. Both of them out of the Memphis, Tennessee area.
Ten on the timer. Borio. Spence puts it on the deck, and there's Wessler with a rejection.
Good defensive possession till the back cut right there. And Wessler, he made up for that mistake with the block shot. Didn't hit the rim, so 2.4.
Spence.
Wow.
Rebound from Young.
Really good execution there. They didn't get it to fall, but good to get a shot off.
Rechsteiner backs up, drills the triple.
Catch and shoot. Really improved his understanding of that point guard role, but hey, shooting a basketball is still what he does really well.
Shooting 35% from behind the arc coming in. Bell, a skip pass, Spence, too strong, and here's Rechsteiner drawing the foul in transition. He's got the most recent basket, the sophomore from Ackworth, Georgia. His Hokies lead Jacksonville by 3.
Hokie fans, let's welcome to the floor your Virginia Tech High Tech.
Hey, second medium, y'all. We're going to score, y'all. Second medium. Good, come on. Go, guys. Second medium. We down. Come on. That's good, sir. I know what it's going to be. Excuse me. Hey, listen. Hey, coach, great shit. Great job. Right now, it's Nico. He's 1-1. He got to bust out. He has to bust out. All right, over here, nothing else. Coming out. Coming out. I want to go 3 up. 3 up. All right? 3 up coming out. You understand? Man, oh. Hey, listen. Let's go 1 up. Early, go back door. You got to come early. Understand? Go 1 up. All right, 1 up. Hey. Go pitch. Hey, you guys go ahead. Come early. Spin up. All right? Hey, whoever this middle guy is, cut across the free throw line. All right? You gonna cut through? You here? Run right through it. Here we go. Go at it. Right through it. If you don't got it, steps right here. Get to the other side. All right? Right now, only thing matters, box it out. When we get out, pitch, burn. Pitch, burn.
He's bringing it up. He's bringing it back door.
We're doing everything like pitch, bro. Pitch. Look.
I know.
All right? Hey.
Virginia Tech leads Jacksonville 19-16 midway through the first half. Let's go inside the Jacksonville huddle and hear from fourth-year head coach Jordan Mincy.
Hey, listen. Let's go 1-0. Early, go back forward. You got to come early. Understand? Go 1-0. All right, 1-0. Hey, go pitch. Hey, when you go for heavy, come early. Sprint up.
Coach Mincy, energy, great enthusiasm when we talk to him this way. He's just done a great job with this program. 20-plus wins in year number 1.
Yeah, really has done a nice job, and he's got a talented group this time.
Team that's trying to win the ASUN for the first time since joining the conference back in 1998. They've been close in recent years. Spence, 3 on the shot clock. Contested shot, defended well from Rechsteiner.
Yeah, a really good possession again. Everybody for Virginia Tech stay between their man and the basket. If you can do that, you're going to be successful on the defensive end.
Burnham, a little short. Here's Zach Bell, the junior from Barnwell, South Carolina, averaging 13 a game. Borio can't get that to fall. Pat Wessler's been active. He's got the rebound.
Yeah, getting some extended minute. Poteat picked up an early foul.
College of Charleston transfer. Wessler. Freshman Johnson. Rechsteiner from downtown, about 2 steps behind the left wing.
Catch and shoot. He's dangerous when he does that.
Career high 19 points, second game of the year against USC Upstate. Largest lead of the first half for Mike Young's squad.
Jacksonville has not been able to break down the Virginia Tech defense. Got loose in transition some.
Shot clock violation.
Anytime the ball goes inside into the paint, like it does with Ben Burnham, defense has to collapse. Rechsteiner with those puppies set, ready to shoot it. The sophomore out of Acquia, Georgia. Jacksonville jumps back into zone. See if they stay in the zone this time.
Johnson rejected, back out to shoot. And Poteat, the board, and intercepted. McCray, the preseason ASUN Player of the Year. An emphatic slam.
He's spectacular athletically. That won't be the last time you see him do something special. Off to kind of a slow start here. Virginia Tech doing a good job on him defensively.
Poteat just checked back in, making his presence felt.
Good play by Jaden Shute on the penetration, draws the defense, dumps it over to Poteat for the easy one.
Bell, baseline, yes.
Really nice play right there. Chipola Junior College transfer, Zach Bell, you mentioned, from Barnwell, South Carolina.
Guy who was the first off the bench last year for Jacksonville, battled a little bit of a hand injury. Great to see him healthy. Poteat inside, going to the line.
Shoot again with penetration and the bounce pass. Poteat gets to go to the free throw line where he's shooting over 72% early in the season.
Mike Young deciding to put Tyler Johnson in the starting lineup today. What have you made of the first couple of weeks of the freshman's rookie campaign?
Well, he's physically mature. He plays really hard, plays through mistakes, still learning the offense. Hadn't really made any long shots. He hasn't made a three, but he's certainly capable of hitting the three. But he's aggressive, and I think the energy he plays with I think it was a nice insertion into the lineup by Mike Young and staff.
Hokies by 6, 8 minutes until halftime.
You see Tyler Johnson matched up against Robert McRae here.
He gets by him and floats it in.
Yeah, he schooled the freshman on that play right there. Went strong with the right hand all the way to the rim. Jacksonville jumps back in that zone.
Poteat trying to connect with Lawal.
Sometimes when you're struggling on offense, you need to get something done with your defense. Watch the steal right here, anticipation. And Robert McRae delivers at the rim.
Great to have you with us on your Wednesday night from Castle Coliseum. Virginia Tech leading Jacksonville 26-22. A Dolphins team that has been knocking on the door of the NCAA tournament the last couple of years. A little bit of a different looking roster last year compared to this year, Mac.
Yeah, a couple returnees, but a lot of newcomers, as you see. A lot of transfers from everywhere from Monmouth to Wake Forest, Chipola, Portland, Incarnate Word, Ashland.
Coach Mincy really likes his group. Hammond misses that. Extended minutes for Kent Jackson in this first half.
Yeah, without Simon Wheeler with a torn ACL out for the year, everybody's got to pick up those 20, 21 minutes that he was getting. He was leading the team in steals and assists. That'll be a big loss and changes the dynamic of the roster.
Lawal. Poteat fouled on the second chance. You look at the ASUN preseason poll. Lipscomb the favorite, but as we saw last year, Mac, Jacksonville was the 10 seed in the tournament. They made a run almost to the championship game.
Yeah, you can see that respect, and then you can see the respect for Robert McRae, the preseason player of the year, and the additional talent that Coach Mincy has brought in.
That's a fun lead. Florida Gulf Coast in there.
The ASUN, formerly the
We talked about this before, and now I'm totally.
Trans-America Athletic Conference.
There you
the
go.
TAC,
That's right.
as it was referred to back in the day.
Not only are you here to watch basketball, we're going to help you win trivia the next time around. That's Mac McCarthy, folks. He can do it all.
There you go. No, that would be Bailey Engel.
You're right about that. Long three, Jackson, an air ball. Freshman from Jacksonville, shooting 36% from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's what he does. He comes in hunting shots, found one right there, and he won't hesitate to fire up the next one he gets either. 11 on the shot clock.
Bell creates his own shot. That's an air ball.
Yeah, he got some help with a great screen, but couldn't finish the play.
Castle guard fired up. Tech student section. Shoot. Hammond and Bell going to pick up the foul. His second. That's important. One of the top scorers for the Dolphins.
I like the way Virginia Tech has not settled for moving the ball around the perimeter. They are penetrating on almost every single possession and trying to create help situations, open up three-point shooters as well as interior passing. Hokies with 8 assists on the 9 baskets that they have. That means you're sharing the basketball appropriately. Hokies also 4 for 8 from 3, and a lot of that is off of penetration.
Tech by 7. Under 6 minutes until halftime, and that's through the hands of Stephon Payne, who's been quiet in this first half.
Yeah, McRae throwing it ahead right there.
Number 7, Brandon Rechsteiner. Number 5, Patrick Wessler. 13.
The 5th turnover for Jacksonville. They're averaging over 17 a game. And we mentioned the Hokies problem last time out with 24.
Mac, from a coach's perspective, is there a number you're happy with when you get that final box score?
Well, you certainly want it to be under 15, and some of that depends on how fast you're playing. If you're a little more up-tempo, you might be closer to that 15. If you're kind of a half-court team, you'd rather be closer to 10. There you see the problem the other night against Penn State. Penn State presses all the time. Really a fast-paced game. The Hokies did not value the basketball like a Mike Young team does.
McRae, Jackson. That's off the mark. The Dolphins struggling from distance. 2 for 10.
McRae, despite playing off the ball, was second on this team in assists.
Burnham. And a defensive rebound. Arias.
Another wide open look from three-point land.
Young defending McRae. Through contact. Can't get that to drop.
Nice job, Jaden Young. Coming off the bench now.
Rechsteiner in midcourt. Arias, the turnover created by Jacksonville. Payne, 2 defenders on him, no problem.
Nice job in transition, waiting for the bigs to get down. Good job of running the floor. Stephon Payne, another Jacksonville native.
Had 18 points in the opener. Been a little quiet offensively since. Young, good look. And the board from Payne.
Hokies have had some opportunity to get a little separation on the scoreboard, but
that's an air ball from McCray. Good box out on the baseline from Shoot. Tech will have the basketball when we come back. Final minutes of the first half when we return to Castle Coliseum.
Across 3 sports over the past week, you all have donated up to 225 toys to the Montgomery County Christmas Store, helping make the holiday season a happy one across Montgomery County. Let's give a round of applause for your generosity.
The Fort Myers tip-off on-campus game underway. Virginia Tech leading Jacksonville by 5 late in the first half. One positive for both of these teams, Mac, first couple weeks of the year, rebounding.
yeah, Virginia Tech in particular has been emphasizing that, and they're a much better offensive rebounding team than they've been in the past, and tonight is a good example. 7 offensive rebounds already, resulting in 9 points. And in a close game, that's a big deal.
5-point game, 3:55 in the first half. This stretch can really set the tone going into halftime.
Jacksonville picking up a little full court, 2-2-1.
They'll mix and match, as you mentioned.
They've played 3 or 4 different defenses already here tonight and done some different things out of their man-to-man, some random traps.
Right side of the lane, Young connects.
He's gotten to the mid-range off the dribble 3 times. That time, it paid off.
First points of the night for the sophomore. Tied for the largest lead of the night for the Hokies. The preseason ASUN Player of the Year turns it over.
Yeah, Hokies had 3 different people guard McCray on that possession. Rechsteiner, Young, and then finally Lawal, and McCray got a little frustrated, turned it over.
The lone player in the game in double figures, Mylyjael Poteat with 11. He's got the basketball. Puts it on the deck, and Lawal with 2 hands.
You want to beat a 2-3 zone, get the ball to the high post. Poteat with the right read.
Jacksonville could use a basket. Payne matched up with Poteat. Rechsteiner comes in, swipes it away.
A little danger zone right here for Jacksonville.
Lawal all the way, what a take.
That is something he is adding to his game. Driving it under control, and timeout Jacksonville.
A 6-0 Virginia Tech run, Tobi Lawal.
Tobi Lawal from the corner. He is so athletic. Backdoor against the zone. This time down, the spin move and the finish.
The Castle guard involved on a Wednesday night. How about that, Mac?
Tracking his stats.
Out of the Dolphins' timeouts. Skip pass. Wokaji, much needed baskets.
Yeah, and again, McCray didn't have anything to do with that except everyone chased him, leaving Wokaji wide open in the left corner.
Lawal, you can't leave him open. And it works out in the end as he elevates.
Just dropped it through.
Anytime he's got open space in front of him, Mac, watch out.
Leading scorer in the game now with 12.
Poteat. Outlet Rechsteiner. Had a nice first half. Minute to go. First half, Hokies by 10.
Jacksonville would love to cut into that lead, get it into single digits.
McCray with a great dish. And with 2 hands, the Dayton transfer, Wokaji. And been playing college basketball since 2019. Was on that great Dayton team that might have been a 1 seed in the NCAA tournament back in 2020.
Toppin?
Obi Toppin.
Thought that was a name we might be able to pull out.
Behind the back. Would have been a highlight play. Arias, corner. It'll stay with Jacksonville, and they can hold for the final shots.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
And a timeout from Virginia Tech. We'll be back after these messages. Virginia Tech talking things over. Jacksonville about to get the basketball and essentially can hold for the final shot. How about the Hokie Bird?
Hokie Bird is always engaged.
The feet
fan,
up.
with the Hokie Nation. Uh-oh, a little dancing. Crowd filling in here on a Wednesday night.
Chance for Coach Mincy to draw something up here.
Probably involved this guy right here, huh?
Only scored 589 points last year. Most by
Jaden Young draws the defensive assignment.
Young beats the horn with the right hand.
Big play for the Hokies.
Shoot, foul line. Johnson almost got the offensive rebound.
Got his hand on it. Hokies ran a set play coming out of the half. Got to shoot a really good look at the rim.
Only 6 points in the first half from McCray. Munson able to get around Poteat for a moment, and the lay-in's there.
Really nice play that time. The Hokies doubled McCray to make him give the basketball up. So Jacksonville had the numbers inside. Poteat recovered in time to contest the shot. Just a little too much body right here. Not much.
First 2 years of Kendall Munson's career spent at Pepperdine, into Portland State, and now cross country to Jacksonville. Pressure in the backcourt. Munson comes away with the turnover. Tech able to recover defensively. Corner three, rattles in. Zach Bell, 4-point game.
The assist from McCray. He's second on the team in assists with 17. And another turnover. We talked about the different defenses. Jacksonville heating up with the full court press. There's the kick out. Zach Bell fumbled it a little bit.
Johnson has the defensive assignment on McCray, who travels.
10-point lead already cut to 4. Jacksonville stays with the press. They can give you a couple different looks. Looks like he's going to be man-to-man right here. They can run and jump. They can trap out of this. They don't let the point guard have it back, so Shoot has to initiate the offense, and they run and make him give the basketball up.
Johnson, step back on the baseline, a little too strong.
Freshman into the starting lineup for the first time this season. Orlando.
6-0 Jacksonville run to begin the second half. Munson turns around and drills it in the lane.
But nice patience, created a little bit of space. Physical play down low. The Hokies have numbers, 3-on-2.
Lawal draws a foul. Munson up to 7 points for Jacksonville.
Kendall Munson, watch this. Battling for space. A little push off. That little bit of space gave him the room to make that jumper. On the other end, Lawal attacked the rim and is going to the free throw line.
And there you see the career for Munson.
He was on the beach, then went up to Oregon, and now he's back on the beach.
I was about to say, in terms of campus, you can't get much better than that.
Yeah, I think he's trending toward the beaches.
I've not been to Pepperdine, but I've heard that campus.
Spectacular. Overlooking Malibu.
Lane violation. Our officials in sync. We're in sync on that one. Bert Smith, Lee Cassell, Italo Mylyjael.
Good crew. Good crew. They had their Ramey Steins sticker on their warm-ups in memory of great ACC basketball official.
Jacksonville can take the lead on this possession. A foul off the ball.
Jakari Spence, I think, is going to have to be a little bit more productive. He doesn't have his backup, Simon Wheeler, with him. We've talked about his injury, his ACL injury. And Spence is he's in the starting lineup because he's a really good decision maker. Doesn't make a lot of mistakes, but he's capable of being productive too, whether it be with assist or scoring the basketball.
A transfer from Monmouth inbounding. Payne can't get around Poteat. Interior defense for Virginia Tech.
Yeah, it was a good job by Poteat. And before that, it was a good job by Johnson, making McCray give the ball up. 12 on the shot clock with the side out of bounds.
Deflected and turned over.
Good defense again by Virginia Tech. Deflected away, came up with the steal.
Lawal lost that off of his foot, it looked like. McCray for the lead. Off the mark.
McCray hasn't really played all year like he did most of last season.
Hokies looking for their first basket in the second half. A reach-in foul, keeps it here.
Talked about McCray on the other end, missing that three.
He's
Now 3 for 7 in the game, has 3 turnovers. Does have 4 assists.
Checking in for Jacksonville, 1, Chris Arias.
Balanced scoring across the board for the Dolphins.
33, Donovan Rivers.
Okaji, the lone Jacksonville player in double figures. No look pass to the corner. And Shoot had a good look at it.
Yeah, the Jacksonville had to collapse on Lawal going to the rim. Left Shoot wide open in the corner. Really good execution for Virginia Tech. Just didn't get the shot to go down. Big size advantage down there against Rechsteiner.
The lob deflected. And that is off the hands of Zach Bell. Tech gets it back.
Both teams hustling. Bang, bang play on the out of bounds. Hokie basketball.
Mac, from a coach's perspective, what's it like preparing for a team that throws so many different defensive looks at you?
Yeah, especially early in the season, it can be a problem. Later in the year, you've seen about everything, but early in the season, I'm sure they spend an inordinate amount of time going over all the different possibilities.
Rechsteiner creating. No look kick. Burnham stuffed. Rivers at the rim.
Big time play.
Johnson with the foul. A chance for a three-point play.
Through the contact, the freshman with his first points of the game.
That's the first basket of the second half for Virginia Tech. Johnson to the line when we return to Castle.
Hokie fans, it's time to play What's in the Box. Our contestant Brittany can choose to take the spa gift bag outside of the box or risk it all for what's inside. All right, Brittany, what do you choose? Get back, or you want the box? You taking the box? All right, Brittany, let's see what you got there. Just in time for cold weather. Brittany's going home with a Virginia Tech beanie. Congratulations.
One of the keys for Virginia Tech was to handle the pressure defense that Jacksonville can throw at you. Spacing is a big deal. You've got to have good spacing. If you do that, you'll have success in breaking the press. Let's take a look at how the Hokies did it. See the spacing? A lot of room for Jacksonville's defenders to cover.
Really cool overhead look.
We get great shots.
We absolutely do. Hats tip to our crew. Great to have you with us on your Wednesday night. Evan Hughes, Mac McCarthy, our great ACC Network crew behind the scenes. 5-point game. The campus rounds of the Fort Myers tip-off. Both of these teams will play in that next week. Thanksgiving hoops. Munson all the way to the rim. Makes it a one-possession game.
Been really more aggressive offensively than he has in the first couple games for the Dolphins. Nine points, only averages 6.
Young steps into one. Can't give that to fall. Okeji for the tie. It's good. Knotted up at 42.
Coming off a really good first half, 10 points in that first half. Talked about the Dayton transfer and the diversity of his offensive game.
A 13-3 run over the first 5 minutes of the second half. Dolphins trailed by double digits at the break.
And some of that started with a couple turnovers to start the second half. Okeji again, defensive rebound this time.
Jacksonville has only led for 2 minutes and 20 seconds of the game. Looking to get it here. Okeji from the baseline. Jacksonville in front.
We wondered who was going to step up in the absence of Wheeler. And again, he wasn't a great scorer, but he did a lot for this team. So the rotation has changed. I'd say Okeji has been the one to step up, right?
No doubt. Shoot, great look. Second chance, Poteat ties it.
It's an awesome rebound. He created that position, moved his man out of the way, created space, and finished it with the offensive rebound.
A Hokie team high 13 points for the senior Poteat from Reidsville, North Carolina. McCray on Young, floater, Jacksonville. Back in front, 46-44.
McCray starting to flex a little bit. See if that preseason player of the year ability shows up here in the second half.
That's intercepted. McCray, his second dunk in transition tonight. Timeout, Mike Young.
I knew McCray was going to get there. Again, when you get easy baskets created by your defense, doesn't get any more high percentage look than this. Into the passing lane, the Columbia, South Carolina junior.
As it's time for tonight's PK's Tic-Tac-Toe. Please welcome our two contestants to the court who have to make a basket before placing a piece on the board. The first three in a row wins a PK's gift card. All right, contestants, on your mark, get set, and go. It's all about the free throws and the tic-tac-toe strategy. Oh, it's a tight game here. Ooh, gotta go for the block. Oh, let's go. Got another block out there. Nice. Oh, a little stare off here. It's all about the free throw here. Oh, he got the block. And fans, we're going to end it in a tie. Hey, let's give a big round of applause to both contestants. That was the best game of tic-tac-toe we've had all season. Way to go, guys. Congratulations.
Defense has led to offense in this second half for Jacksonville.
Yeah, and this is the end of a 13-2 run with KG with the three, one-on-one with McCray, and then, of course, the really good defensive play and the easy look, easiest basket of the night.
Dolphins have outscored the Hokies 19-5 in the second half. This is out of the Virginia Tech timeouts.
Jaden Young initiating the offense.
Burnham, all the way in, finishes through contact.
I think everybody's been thinking I was crazy for saying how good this guy was. I had him multiple times last year. He hadn't found his rhythm yet, but he's getting there a little bit better every game, finishing through the contact by Kendall Munson.
Coming off a season-high 8 points against Penn State.
Got out in that game in Baltimore, part of that doubleheader with Virginia and Villanova in the first game, Penn State and Virginia Tech in the second.
How important was that sequence for Virginia Tech, Mac?
Really needed to answer the run, and coming out of the timeout. Coming out of the timeout, there aren't many better than Mike Young.
Great dump off and the flush from Payne.
Great drawing the attention. Stephon Payne, the hometown guy.
Hokies trying to find Lawal, not there.
Little miscommunication. Payne again, got it deep.
Way too high off the window.
Good job by Burnham bodying up in there. Forced him to take an off-balance shot. Big possessions right here in a three-point game.
Rechsteiner underneath. Burnham almost.
Good penetration. See everybody run to the dribbler. And Payne with the big dunk. Watch everybody run at McCray. Help side not getting there quick enough on the rotation.
Last year, the College of Charleston team that Ben Burnham was on, they were really good, and they showed it in the NCAA tournaments.
Yeah, they had a good run going. Of course, their coach Kelsey, is now in the ACC at Louisville.
Always go back and forth with them. Louisville.
The locals will correct you in a hurry.
McCray has it knocked away. Burnham lost it.
Both teams a little sloppy back-to-back.
Okaji off the nylon. Back and forth we go. Second half from Castle Coliseum. Jacksonville by 2. We're back after these messages. one of the very best, Mike Young, mic'd up.
Yeah, he's really good, and he is wonderful in timeouts, saying the right thing, making the right adjustments, talking about getting the ball up the floor against the pressure, getting good shots. And the Hokies need to. They're 3 for 12 in the second half, 0 for 4 from long range, plus those 5 turnovers, thus the deficit that they face.
Lawal above the rim, ties it at 50.
No hesitation that time.
In the corner, Arias, Burnham the board. Hokies can reclaim the lead.
When a team presses you, you have to attack it if you've got numbers after breaking the press.
Rechsteiner doesn't get the friendly drop in.
That was a good look, though. With McCray out, who is going to look to score for the Dolphins?
Spence. Rivers underneath, draws a foul.
Tobi Lawal sets a screen, leaves early, no rotation. It's amazing. Such a quick jumper. Shot clock running down.
Borio, the freshman. Second chance for the Dolphins. Six on the timer. Contested 3. Shakari Spence.
That's the guy I said. His first 3 of the year.
Averages just under 3 points a game. Known for being more of a facilitator.
But he is capable of doing that on the offensive end. Shot clock running down. Give him a little space. He didn't hesitate.
And there you see Robert McCray back in.
Spence against Rechsteiner out front. Love point guards getting after each other.
Open look. Rechsteiner.
Yeah, Spence got hung on a little dribble handoff. And Rechsteiner.
Third triple of the night. The sophomore delivers a big basket. McCray. Rivers will shoot on him, and the left hand floats it in.
Yeah, Rivers had a couple baskets early, but we haven't heard from him in a while, but he gets one right there to keep the Dolphins ahead.
Burnham just shorts.
The intensity is picking up, partner. The Dolphins have only been to the free throw line twice.
McCray, contact before the pass. Brandon Rechsteiner getting it going.
See a little dribble handoff. His man gets picked off. Rechsteiner knows what to do with it right there.
Checking in for Jacksonville 1, Chris Harris, 16.
A lot of subs for Virginia Tech. 3 come off.
11, Victor Hammond, and 34, Mylyjael.
Johnson, Hammond, and Poteat. The 3 new Hokies. Okajie been great all night, and he misses the flush, but heads to the stripe.
Very patient on that drive. Wow. Lawal got out of position a little bit. Watch Lawal get out. He trades, doesn't know what's happening right there. Bad communication. Lawal thought there was going to be a switch, and there wasn't. And Rechsteiner to the rim.
Over 10 newcomers for Jacksonville this year. Mac, you think there's a chance Wokaji could be the most impactful when it's all said and done?
He really has a good skill set. Very athletic. 6'7", but long.
There you see.
Only averaging 7.5's already doubled that up. And looks comfortable doing it.
That's deflected.
Yeah, not a great angle on that pass. Poteat's got to meet that pass too. That was on the passer and the receiver.
Spence down low. Rivers puts Jacksonville in front by 5.
Really nice job of moving the basketball, finding the open man. Hokies have to answer, down 5 inside of 8 minutes.
Poteat, wide open lane. Too easy for the senior.
There's an answer. Nice pass by Tyler Johnson, the freshman to the grad student.
Mac, what has Jacksonville done well from an offensive standpoint in the second half?
They've moved the ball better. Side to side.
And the tip in, second chance.
Rivers with a big game, averaging 3 points.
A rotation player last year, only made 8 starts as a freshman.
Already up to double figures today.
Hammond, great drop off, and Poteat met at the rim.
Yeah, and that was Rivers again on the defensive end.
If you're just joining us, Tech had a 39-29 lead at halftime. Dolphins have outscored them 31-16 in the second half. Four on the timer. Spence a heave. And a nice defensive stand from Virginia Tech.
Good job, contested a shot, boxed out, got the rebound, going the other way. Hokies with a chance to cut into the Jacksonville lead.
Young drills it.
Nice job, ball gets reversed. Young had his feet set, ready to go. Hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but made a big one right there.
Jordan Mincy wants to talk about it. His Dolphins lead by 2, under 6 minutes to play at Castle Coliseum.
Fans, please welcome our contestants to the court for the relaxation relay race. We have 2 Hokie fans who will have to race to the end of the court, make a layup for a Hokie prize pack. All right, contestants, get ready, get set, and go! Gotta put on the pajamas first. Next, we got the booties and socks out there. Of course, we gotta have the eye mask, right? And there's our winner. Congratulations, fans. Let's hear one more time for our contestants in the relaxation relay race. And fans, it's now time for a t-shirt toss. Watch out for flying t-shirts making their way to our loudest Hokie fans.
Welcome back to Castle Coliseum. Under 6 minutes to play, 2-point game. Here's what's on the line for both teams. And since 2010, the last time Jacksonville's beaten a major conference opponent. Tech always really good at Castle Coliseum, Mac.
Yeah, 15-2 at home a year ago. Obviously no losses in the non-conference home games. Jacksonville really shooting the basketball here, 65% in the second half, 13 out of 20.
Foul line jumper, Payne drills it.
Wow, nice step out to the mid-range for Stephon Payne.
Poteat gets his own miss and draws the whistle. He's done a great job battling physicality all night.
He is playing the best basketball of his college career after transferring from Rice, being in a backup role a year ago, lost that 25 pounds in the offseason, staying out of foul trouble. The grad student from Reidsville, North Carolina, is really playing good basketball.
Nearing a double-double. He's got 8 rebounds to go along with his Tech high 15 points, and there you see last year to this year.
And continuing, post players really improving under Mike Young, whether it be Lynn Kidd, Kaveh Aluma, Mylyjael Poteat, the latest in that line.
He goes 0 for 2.
He's been shooting the ball in the mid-70s from the free throw line coming into tonight.
Jacksonville 14 for 21 from the floor in the second half. Their top scorer, McCray, all the way to the rim.
Gosh, is he explosive. He'll almost always go with that right hand. If he starts left, he'll still come back to that right hand. Got to know that as the defender, the on-ball defender.
Young at the elbow. Wow, stripped on the way up.
Yeah, there's that strength. Been working on getting bigger and stronger. A lot of contact, always going to be contact down there near the basket.
Just over 4 minutes to play. McCray has 12 points. Okaji, corner. And we're staying here, a foul against Virginia Tech. And we will come back with the remainder of regulation after these messages.
Stand up, Hokies. It's time for the Smithfield Sizzle. Get out of your seats and shake your bacon.
both coaches are talking about a couple of different things. One is you must stay between your man and the basket. Penetration must be stopped. Force them to beat you over the top. And the second thing that both coaches are talking about is take care of the basketball. If you take care of the basketball, get a shot every time down, you've got a good chance of finishing this game in a positive way.
Kari Spence, a transfer from Monmouth to inbound. And there's Wokeji, a huge shot for Jacksonville. It is a triple.
He started to his right, went to the left corner off of a ball screen, set him up perfectly. You've seen how well he shoots the basketball tonight.
Largest lead of the game for Jacksonville. Young all the way in, going to the line.
KG now 7 for 12, 4 for 8 from three-point land.
Hokies have taken 18 free throws today, made 10 of them.
And Jacksonville only 4 attempts. I'm sure Coach Mincy has mentioned that to the officials as they ran by. More than once.
Young's first trip to the line today, 78% on the season. Got the front end.
Really good free throw shooter.
Seven-point game, 3.5 to play. Here comes Ben Burnham in for Virginia Tech.
Obviously, Hokies need to string together a few defensive stops. Good job by Young. Forcing McCray away from the basket. Got to keep him from penetrating. Easier said than done.
And McCray, tough finish with the foul.
Easier said than done. Stay between your man and the basket. Staying in front of the ASUN preseason player of the year is easier talked about than executed. And you see contact, playing through it, going with that right hand. I said if he goes left, he's going to come back to the right.
He's nearing a double-double. 15 points, 8 assists. Tech down by 10. Looking to rally late.
Really good ball pressure by Zach Bell.
Rechsteiner, the finger roll all the way around the rim.
Bell got a little greedy and Rechsteiner made him pay.
Double figures for the sophomore guard.
Jacksonville content to work that clock, swing the ball side to side. Went from the right wing to the left wing. Good job of cutting off the penetration that time.
Entry pass Payne. And Lawal draws the travel.
Good job. Payne tried to get his balance, never really got on balance the whole time. Turnover Jacksonville, one of the things we talked about coming back to play.
Rechsteiner lost it.
Bell with the pressure defense. Junior college transfer out of Chipola. Another panhandle player. Working the clock.
Experience in the backcourt. This Jacksonville team. What a night for Wokeji. McCray working on Burnham. Turnaround. Burnham the board.
Nice job contesting. Nice job of getting the rebound.
And Wakaji comes up on the defensive end.
Yeah, we've talked about how good he was offensively. 19 points. Big defensive play here under 2 minutes.
And Burnham steps in front of the passing lane, all the way to the rim. 2-possession game.
Turnover's the only thing that can hurt the Dolphins, and they gave it up right there. Burnham with a big play.
Just over 60 seconds to play. Bell off a screen. 5 on the timer. Spence. Loose ball. Floater. Staying here.
Hokies did everything they needed to do on defense, including denying McCray the basketball, but didn't finish the possession with the rebound. They may look at it.
And they will.
Bang, bang play, last 2 minutes. They want to make sure they get it right.
Our crew, Bert Smith, Lee Cassell, Italo Mylyjael.
Use the previous play to ensure if the ball hit the ring. So if not, it would be a shot clock violation.
Well, they're even going back a little further than just the ball going out of bounds.
Here's what the officials are looking at right now. As Coach Young.
That didn't look like it hit the rim right there from that angle. That they're seeing. Here we go.
About to show you. We just got to look at it. Now for the viewers.
We gave you a little preview.
As they look at it, Mac, for both coaching staffs, how many different scenarios are they talking about here with under a minute to play?
Well, talking about whose ball it is, but it looks like it will be Jacksonville basketball, but it built less time on the shot clock. Here's the one that's off to the right. That does not look like it hit the rim. This one definitely hits the rim. So that would have been a reset, ball out of bounds. Bert Smith, he's done a bunch of these reviews. The veteran. And he'll tell us what he sees, won't he?
.41 points in the second half for Coach Jordan Mincy's team. If Tech can get this back, plenty of time for the Hokies here, Mac, down the stretch. With a quick basket.
The previous play was confirmed. The ball did hit the rim, so the shot clock reset was correct.
20 on the shot clock. Did not look at the ball out of bounds. They didn't think there was any question about that. So now the Hokies have a question to answer. With 2 possessions, only 52 seconds left, may consider putting them on the free throw line right here.
Young matched up with McCray.
We'll play it out. Try to get the stop. There's a good switch, good communication. He's always coming back to the right.
McCray gets the friendly drop in.
Best player, take the biggest shot.
The preseason ASUN Player of the Year. Biggest basket of the night for Jacksonville, and Rechsteiner lost it off his leg. Dolphins get it back.
Now the Dolphins have to secure the basketball. Everybody's got to be a receiver.
Checking in for Jacksonville, number 1, Chris Harris.
Everybody has to assume they are the one that needs to get the basketball. Everyone has to think, my job is to get open right here for Jacksonville. And they are going to look at it, whether it was off of Rechsteiner's leg or not.
As they go to look.
The out-of-bounds play is under review.
Mac, how about this second half from Jacksonville?
Yeah, and they've shared the wealth. Robert McCray played really well. Obviously, KG has been outstanding. But even Rivers had a spell there where he got back-to-back baskets and made a big
Call on
defensive
the floor is
play.
confirmed. Ball is off Virginia Tech. It is Jacksonville's ball.
And a quick review from our crew.
It's a nice play right there from behind with Stephon Payne getting a piece of that.
This Jacksonville team under Coach Mincy, they've been knocking on the door of the NCAA tournament the last couple of years. Tough non-conference slate, leading by 8 with less than 30 seconds left here at Virginia Tech. Rechsteiner with a quick foul on Spence.
Got a foul immediately. That three-point shot gives you a chance in this kind of situation. Got a foul, hope for the best, shoot the ball quickly, and foul again.
Both teams now in the bonus.
Jacksonville with a chance, like you mentioned earlier in the broadcast, their last win over a Power 4 team was against the University of Florida in 2010.
Those Gator teams, late 2000s, early 2010s, really good. Spence, first trip to the line today, misses the front end. Rechsteiner lost it. Bell takes it away, and a foul from Schutz. And the Dolphins can start to taste it.
They can start their celebration. Off to a 2-2 start, but they're going to get a big win here in Blacksburg tonight. They've got a tough schedule still coming up, too.
And as much as we talk about Robert McCray, who's going to finish with close to 17, the night really has belonged to that guy, Zimi Wokeji. Ten-point lead for the Dolphins. Lawal. Up ahead pass. That's going to do it. Jacksonville, who trailed by 10 at halftime. The first Power 4 win for the Dolphins in over a decade, and one of the big